Yeah, I agree. Alright, we're just gonna log into my account. I'm getting hell of achievements. You know, I got all those achievements. I got so many achievements unlocked. Oh, damn. I got no achievements. Alright, we're gonna open my... Let's go. I made my account again. Remember, this is PS5, so specs brand. So it's gonna be looking actually hella better. Commissions. Mondstadt, leeway. Yeah, I know how to work. I prefer Mondstadt because it's easier. Huh? Wait, when did I finish one of these? Let me see. Oh. I'll do that later. I don't give a damn. Oh. Um. I need those. I needed that. Damn it. Hella more days. Or. Or that damn thing ain't working correctly. We'll do that later. Damn, that took no time to load. Time to do another John F. Kennedy. Or what do I need to do? Protect the Fang. Oh wait, no, right here. Oh, we're gonna try Navia. Alright, we're gonna do that. And we're also gonna do a actual quick one. Alright, let's see. I am paying attention. Alright, let's see.
Attack! That's the way. Over here. Be amazed. Hey there! Watch out!
Press the advantage! Charge!
Proper send down from Christina with love. Watch out!
The wind! Pull in!
Let the magic begin! Hey there! Attack! That's
Rally!
surprise! Hey there! Cue the spotlight! Attack! That's the one coming at ya!
Wind blade! Press the advantage! Charge! Disappear!
Let the magic begin! Proper send-off! From the Spina with... Watch out! Watch out! Nirvana!
The wind!
Hey there! Attack! That's the way!
Advance! Everyone on me!
Be amazed! Coming at ya! Hey there! Fire! Well,
Charge!
this? I'm just getting hella rewards. Oh, alright, cool. Alright, who's a big moron like me? Everyone. Anyways, this is fun. You know, on the PS5, it loads faster and it has better graphics. Nah, I'm prepared. Alright, sorry. Gotta put this in my. Hell. Screw all that. Yo, I'm about to snatch y'all. I'm about to snatch all of this. I'm gonna go boink.
Let's move out.
Oh, hell no. No. Ah, damn it. Whoa, those are lots of those. Those are a lot, surprisingly. Whoa. No! I gotta bring it back to my own base. Hell nah. Nah, screw you, buddy. Nah, that kid's trash. All he does is just steals when he can. That's all what he's doing. Also, you can barely even run. Surprisingly. Hell no, you nigger. Those are a lot, surprisingly. By a lot, I mean like a natural little small amount. Oh. Yo, I'm gonna bring them my own bay. Just so I got, you got that, why? You got that, need the extra. I just snatched that. Yo. 1 point out, let's go. That makes it look bad. I don't give a damn. I'm happy at this point. I just got hella fun. I'm hella mad. Why am I mad? Because I'm needed 25 more. Ugh. Ain't good no more. I need that point. We got Lume. Nah, not my sister. Damn it. We got Lumaine. Lamai, whatever you want to call her. I don't know. No. No one plays as a character traveler. No. Damn it. We got the. This is hilarious. Hey, we got Farina. I love her. Who doesn't love the Farina? Oh, damn! Green zone. I don't even know what the hell is a green zone. It's like a blue zone over here. Yeah. Huh. Oh, damn it. Surprisingly, I'm already screwing up my own. I got barely any talent. Surprisingly, I can still screw this up. Yo, I'm gonna break this in my own bed. Hell no. No, alright. Yo, this is a good amount. Yeah, to my own bed. Bring the papa. Yeah. Oh. No. Oh damn. It's alright. Yo. You got hell of these everywhere. Yippee! Let's go. 60. Let's go. Oh yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Since I got the victory royale. Look how fast that loads compared to last year there. It took like 20 seconds. It takes like barely any time. Alright. I'm mad. Alright, I'll get that done. Jesus, that's a lot of XP. Let's go. So many Primo gems. Now I'm gonna open up the event shop. 2 purchases. I have hell of loot. I got like hundreds. I'm just gonna purchase all I can. Those are expensive. I'm gonna purchase the epic ones first because epic ones are actually more valuable. And knowing that I won't be able to grind that much. I just bought everything from the shop. Time to buy some more. 6 figures. Still gotta do some test runs. I'm hella rich.
Let's light it up! Goba, get them! Coming at ya! Your life is mine! Attack! Watch out! You're toast! Nice and spicy! Teamwork is dreamwork! Submit! Watch out! Fire! Well, withdraw. Goba, get them! Your life is mine! Eat this! Judgment! Animal test 6308. Take flight! Yeah! Yeah! Embrace the ice! You can't run! Shiver! Absorption test. Whirling snow! So rude! Yeah! Enhanced animal module 7. Yeah! Come on! We can do it! You can't run! Lights out. Stand clear. Animal hypostasis. Let's dance. Yeah! Yeah! Sakura swirl!
Finally, so I don't have to wait 30 years. I need the flowers and I need those berries.
Odds reveal by swirl. Mark 2. Eyes on me. Ring cutter.
As you wish, main Fräulein. No rest for the wicked.
Enhanced animal module 75. Power that ended Haishan. By royal decree, Midnight Phantasmagoria. Witness the power of Gugwa. Animal test 6308. Swirl, Mark 2.
Well, you're not the girl I'm supposed to try. Oh well.
Do your worst. I'm the frying pan. Into the... Let's light it up. Stand clear. Blade. We shall prevail. Yield. You're toast! Everybody stand back! Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test. Stand clear. Please, hear my prayer. Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Booba, get them! That's not right. Swirl, Mark 2. Grant us your blessing. Everybody stand back! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Eat this! Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75. Nice and spicy. Let's light it up.
Submit for judgment.
Punishment. Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? Judgment.
Spirit blade. Attack.
Shimmer. Yeah. Everybody stand back. Huh? You're toast. Booba, get them.
Submit for judgment.
But did not expect that. Alright, let's go. And yet we're not even done with the damn thing. Bro, look how fast that is. It usually takes a while, but no. I just go in there hella fast. Who is this chick?
Miss Chiori?
Your talk with the investor sure went fast. The Aquabus hasn't even arrived. Oh? And who are they?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise! We've heard the owner of Chioriya Boutique is a skilled seamstress, so it's a real pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure she wouldn't always look like a cat that had been unceremoniously dropped in a bucket of paint. So tell me, what happened? I can tell the conversation didn't go quite as expected.
Well, it's like this.
Bro, but when he grew up though, he calling me off this.
I know, Chiori, you don't have to say it. You did remind me that this investor was a little bit sketchy.
Yes, there's no doubt about that.
But how could I pass it up? He offered me twice as much as the others.
And therein lies the problem.
Yes, but just put yourself in my shoes. After obtaining such an excellent script, it's only natural that I would want to make the most of the film. The budgets that the others had proposed were nowhere near enough. It's difficult to find someone willing to front such a large amount of mora, so...
Don't be sad, Xavier. We might be able to help scrounge up some more together for you.
Yeah, because I ain't pulling down my bank account. Hell no. Even though you just saw me pulling out 180k, 118,000 mora, I ain't giving that to you. That ain't not for you. That's from me. That's from my personal account.
Oh, thank you, Paimon. That means a lot to me. But the cost of the film is staggering. I'm afraid that any mora we can scrounge together in a short amount of time won't even be able to cover the actors' fees.
We need to move on. What's happened has already happened, and there's...
What? You're saying that you have a...
No, that's not what I mean. I'm simply saying I wouldn't give up just yet. The actors I recommended aren't just after Mora after all.
Yo! Three of my favorite.
And where do you live?
We Malazines live in Mercy Village. The only way to enter is from underwater.
Oh, you must be pretty tired after work every day, right? I mean, you have to swim all...
We are so thoughtful. But some Malazines choose to live in the Court of Fontaine because it's so much more convenient.
This is our stop.
Yeah, we haven't met him. It's the brother of the...
Oh, we've arrived. But I haven't even finished chatting with Abel yet. I also enjoyed Abel's introductions to Fontaine along the way. Everything you described was so clear and detailed that we can't help but want to hear more.
Thank you so much. I'm usually working here on this Aquabus, so I hope I'll have the chance to see you again. There are still many more places I'd like to introduce to you.
Aww.
Welcome to the Court of Fontaine. Chiori, you sure have changed a lot. This is the first time we've seen you since you left Inazuma. I haven't realized it's been so long. I was in such a rush when I left that I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Thank you for extending the invitation, Mr. Xavier. I'm looking forward to a fruitful trip here in Fontaine.
It's an honor to have the head of the Kamisato clan visit us.
So they're who you meant when you said you had actors coming from Inazuma?
Oh? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Wow, what a coincidence! Ayaka and I were just talking about you on the way here. Are you also here for the film?
We just ran into Xavier earlier and came over with him.
But I'm not an actress. Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka are the real actors here. I'm just tagging along with Ayaka to have a good time together.
About that, I mean, how was I supposed to contact you when I was making preparations for the film? I figured you were probably busy, and I didn't want to disturb you, so I could only keep you in the back of my mind while I sought other actors to play the lead roles in the film.
I had been thinking about a surprise reunion with you during our trip here, but you still managed to surprise me first.
Oh, so you all know each other already! My, what a coincidence! What are the chances everyone could be brought together here like this? Why don't we go to Hotel de Boer and catch up over a meal? I've already made a reservation.
Huh? Did you reserve 2 spots?
Yes, of course. I'll be sure to tell the boss to serve a few more
Very well. Then please, kindly lead the way, Mr. Xavier.
This is fun.
Wow, buildings in Fontaine are so tall. Just look at how big they are. And there's the fountain that Aval mentioned earlier. It really is a magnificent sight. And look at that huge spinning sphere. Where does it get its power? Wait a sec. Could it be one of those clubs?
I have a low amount of health, even though I'm level 80. Accolades to play by to me. She ponder. Oh, this is this, and this should be this. What's the? 20, 30, 20, 0, 30. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll fix the thing again. Alright, it's this one. It's that one. So close. Alright. There. There it is. Perfect. Veronica, we got that.
So this is what food from Fontaine is like. It sure is different from what we have in Inazuma. How should I describe it? It seems like you have to go through a lot more steps to make them. And the flavor has many layers too.
Ah, yes. When I first went to Inazuma, I actually thought the food there tasted a little too bland. It took some time for me to get used to it.
Let's get back to the purpose of this trip for a moment, shall we? How have preparations for the film been coming along, Mr. Xavier?
Well, I've already assembled most of the film crew. A lighting specialist, a prop manager, and a costume designer. I've also bought the copyrights from the novel's author.
Oh, it's called The Two Musketeers, right? I read the script you sent me on the way here. The story is pretty good.
Originally, I was planning to start filming as soon as Sir Kamisato and Lady Ayaka.
Oh?
It has to do with the film's investor, Mr. Morris. He suddenly informed me this morning.
It's said that Fontaine's legal system is well developed. If he has violated the contract, then can't you simply
Well, I'm still more concerned about filming. Even if I were to take him to court, I'm afraid it would take months before the case could even be heard.
Then, is there a way...
I've considered that option too, but unfortunately, it's difficult to gather such a large...
Mr. Xavier, if Ayaka and I were willing to perform for free, would that resolve the problem you are currently facing?
What? No,
There's no need to worry, Mr. Xavier. My brother and I had actually intended to work for... Inazuma has only recently reopened its borders, and needs to strengthen its relations.
Indeed. You could say that's the real reason why the Yashiro Commission agreed to come to Fontaine.
I understand, but having you two act for free?
Not at all. While we're officially here to conduct a cultural survey of sorts, we must express our sincerity if we want to establish formal cultural ties with your nation. This film will serve as proof of friendly cooperation and cultural exchange between Inazuma and Fontaine. It's my hope that the film can be finished and released as smoothly as possible. If you still don't feel comfortable with this arrangement, I would also be more than happy to be introduced to some other renowned individuals in Fontaine's literary and artistic circles.
All right. I'll do as you say. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll make sure to cobble together enough mora now, even if it means selling my house.
Come on now, no need to go that far. I'll also help you out as a brand sponsor. Me too! Even though I didn't bring much more to spend on this trip, it's still better than nothing.
You are too kind, all of you. I really don't know how...
Ew. Alright, enough about that. Now that we have Xavier's savings, my support, and 2 leads who were... So, instead of Mora, you'll...
Oh, but how can we help?
Alright, pull yourself together.
All right. Let me think. We still need a camera operator, a clapper loader. I originally wanted to personally serve as director, but I've been too busy working as the producer. So the positions of director and...
Paimon knows what the director and the logistics support person do.
The clapper loader is responsible for using the clapper board to record and organize the information of each shot when the camera operator begins shooting. The work requires both patience...
Clapperboard?
Yes, that's right.
For sure! Paimon's up!
Alright, then you'll be our clapper loader.
Fine by me. As for our camera operator, I was thinking of letting the Traveler take the role.
Oh, he's
great when it comes to using a camera. Paimon can't even count how many things we've taken photos of during our journey.
Less than 10 actually, probably. I'm a horrible cameraman.
Yes, that's also what I was thinking. I noticed the Traveler had an eye for photography and composition when we worked together previously.
I'm sure that's due to the traveler's journey across Teyvat and all the places they've seen. After so many adventures, using a camera must be second nature by now.
No.
What do you say, Traveler? Are you interested in the job? Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Come on, friend. Let me give you a big warm hug.
So all that's left for us to find is a director and an assistant.
Oh, me. I want to be the director's assistant.
All right, then all we need is a director. Oh, all the well-known directors in...
Oh, Farina helped out a theater troupe recently by serving as an artistic consultant.
Do you really think Lady Farina would be willing to help us with our humble project?
No.
Isn't that the name of Fontaine's Hydro Archon?
Yep, that's her. She helped out a theater troupe not too long ago.
Well,
I saw that musical. Her performance was perfect. Don't let her former identity intimidate you. She's the best candidate.
Fine. You're right, Shior. Then I'll have to ask the Traveler and Paimon to show me the way to Lady Farina's residence. I just hope she'll agree to help.
Do you need us to also come along?
No, there's no need to trouble you with this. Just leave this task...
Very well.
I'll go with you.
And don't worry, we won't simply drop you off at Farina's place. We know Farina pretty well by now, so having some familiar faces there...
All right, then I'll start
A gift?
I recall that Lady Farina once fancied a clockwork ring.
Huh? Can't we just...
but wouldn't that be a little too...
Isn't the Fontanalia Festival happening right now? Like, to do something like that, she must...
I agree with Yoimiya. If the gift is too fancy, it might actually make her feel more uncomfortable.
Alright then, let's go buy some Fontanalia mousse!
But will that really be enough?
You're right. We need to...
Huh? You want something even sweeter than...
Yes, we'll need a gift that's sweeter.
Well, what could that be?
Your words of praise.
Alright, Paimon, don't screw this up again. I'm not reading the description. Alright. No, that's good. I'm missing 10 freaking points. It's the second one, apparently. 10. There, that one. Sorry. That should be it.
The Palais Mermonia's idea of crisis awareness defies words.
What the hell? There. Alright. I got lots of loot. It's kind of good to play this game on the PS5. Better graphics, better live stream quality for you guy. If that was always been there. Has it always been here?
We're here! This is where Farina lives.
Okay, I'll go knock on the door.
Coming. Seriously, who's knocking before afternoon tea?
Uh-oh.
Who are you?
Lady Farina, please.
Hello. Oh, is that the traveler in Paimon I see behind you?
I'm Chiori.
Ah, the one from Chioria Boutique. Hello, hello. So, what are you all doing here? Do you need something?
Did you just get up, Farina? It's already past noon, you know. Huh?
Shut up,
so
Paimon.
nice in the afternoon and the sun is so warm. Just like how you make us feel. Sleeping in late is a really smart idea.
Alright, you know, I'm kicking Paimon out. Like, I'm about to travel the world without her. She's annoying as hell. She's the reason why I'm all getting into trouble and crap, because she don't know how to shut up and use her damn brain for once. After that, she's fired.
No. I was just up late last night reading.
This is a small gift.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a regular.
That's great! So, given your renowned passion and...
Oh. But didn't.
Yes, but for this particular project, I'm mainly working as a producer. Besides, I'm...
Are the traveler and Paimon
Yep, we sure are. Paimon's the clapper.
camera operator? That can be a pretty technical job, and it directly affects the final quality of the film. No, I'm not questioning your abilities. It's just that I've never really seen you use a camera before.
Because I rarely ever use it.
Maybe you can come up with a test for the Traveler. If he can satisfy you with his camera skills, then you'd have nothing to worry.
You sure are getting better at rolling with the situation, Paimon. Oh, I do wish to see how skilled the Traveler really is with a camera. All right, how about this? We'll work with what we have. I'll give you some scenarios and see if your work is up to my standards. Very good. It's essential for the camera operator to understand the director's vision. I'll make my decision after seeing your work. Are you ready? I have high standards, you know. Okay, grab the camera and I'll give you a scenario.
Uh-oh. Bet, alright.
appears that you have more skill than I thought. All the shots had a great composition, and I could really feel a connection to the characters and their lines.
Yeah! Does that mean you agree to be...
Did you think I
Nah.
would agree just like that? After our performance of the Little Osu... In fact, I've already had several troops approach me for the Fontanalia Film Festival. If others were to find out I agreed to work with you so easily...
Hey, but didn't we have a deal?
Well...
Huh?
You know, how much you're willing to pay me to be the...
Well, I can offer you this much?
Oh no. She's about to get a hell of offended, yo, Mossy.
What? That's all? If Nervulat were to hear of this, he could charge you with underpaying your labor.
Ah! Underpaying your
I'm
labor.
sorry.
I see. Well, even though it's highly unlikely now that
Our script is an...
Wait, you mean the suspense thriller novel that was a number...
Oh, so Farina's...
Of course I read it! I've always had a keen interest. I see. It all makes sense now. You must have used most of the budget to pay for the copyright.
Not really. The novel's author transferred the copyright to me practically for free once he heard that I wanted to make a...
He probably just wants to get his name out there. So, Mora, it reminds me of a delivery
So, are you a big fan of this story, Farina?
Well, it's alright. The pacing of the story is good, but the character relationships could use some work. When I was reading it before, I always felt like some things were left on a... Ahem! Mr. Xavier, if, hypothetically speaking, I agree to...
Oh, as much freedom as you would need. I wouldn't dare doubt the tastes of Fontaine's greatest star.
Good! Then I'm free...
Absolutely no problem.
Alright. It seems that your crew really can't go on without my care and direction.
So, you agree?
Yes, I agree. Although the pay is well below what someone of my caliber... I mustn't let a perfectly good story be ruined due to lack of funds. If you have fine cheese and bread, you wouldn't just let it sit on the counter and get moldy just...
Oh, Hydro Archon!
There's no more Hydro Archon, you know. And it's still a little early to celebrate. There's a lot that goes into shooting a film. Although the trickiest tasks of finalizing the script and casting the actors have already been taken care of, we'll still need to reserve filming locations. Not to say set up lighting and prop. And by the way, since we'll be filming The Two Musketeers, we'll need to find an action choreographer. Ideally, a professional who has actual experience with muskets.
Yes, I've thought about this as well. I was hoping that you might know...
Me? If this was before, I could have simply asked Florand. But it's already been some time since I last talked to her. Navia can also use firearms, but unfortunately, her style is quite different from that of the character.
Could we ask the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol?
Oh, you mean the Special Patrol's Musketeers?
Yes, that's right. They work with muskets every day.
They would be under Nervulat's jurisdiction. Unfortunately, I, don't have any connection with them at all. So, in the end, we still...
No need to go to all that trouble. I know their Captain Chevres.
Oh, you do? Wait, Chiori, how do you...
No particular reason. Running a business means dealing with some trouble from time to time, and she's helped me out on a few occasions. In return, I've helped her handle a few situations in which the Special Patrol couldn't get involved directly. So, we've gotten to know each other over time.
So you're saying there's been times when the Special Patrol needed a fashion designer to handle a situation? Your work is becoming more and more mysterious.
It'd be best to keep it that way. Anyway, enough about that. What do you all think about asking the captain to be our musket action choreographer?
She sounds professional enough. She is a captain after all. I have no objections.
But I imagine the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol must be busy with their duties.
Well, It just so happens that she's also not the kind of person that's just after Mora. As for whether she has time, I'll have to go and ask her first.
Then I'll leave that to you. Macaroni's on sale today, so I've got to go. You can just tell me how things went when we discuss tomorrow's plan later.
No problem.
Having Farina join feels like a bit.
Of course. Just wait until the day of our premiere. You'll witness the true power of my name. I'll be sure to ask some people I know to see if they'd be willing to act as extras.
Seems like you're finally getting more comfortable with your own reputation now.
I didn't ask for the Clapper Loader's commentary, Paimon.
Then let's get going. I happen to know where Chevrolet is today.
By the way, I'm curious. If my pay is so low...
Actually, they told us that they see the trip as part of a cultural exchange.
What? So is every person in Teyvat who doesn't want money gathered here to shoot this film? Don't tell me, Chio.
I already knew Xavier from before. And he's also agreed to give my brand some good
It seems the gods have really smiled upon you, Xavier.
Now I'm murder
And
that guy later.
Certainly doesn't include me, mind you.
I'm so sorry. We. Ah. Ah. Perfect 100%. First try. Let's go.
show. Unleash your grand finale. Let the magic begin. Over.
Disappear!
Objective reprise. Break alert.
Wind blade!
Step on up. And step. Over here. Your grand finale and step.
Wind blade!
Observe. Surprise. That didn't count. Collision two. Strike is one. Observe. Over here. You mean?
With the wind! Wind blade!
Unleash. Step on up. Yeah. Your grand finale. Observe.
Yeah, I cannot do this. There's no way. I'm too damn weak.
Coming to art. Surrender. Cue the spotlight. Over here.
Spirit blade! Attack! Swift! Disappear!
Trip on up.
From whence you came! Forth, my blade!
Let the magic begin. Sakura swirl.
With the wind! Spirit blade! Attack!
Over here. Cue the spotlight. Take flight.
From whence you came, swift and merciful!
Embrace the ice.
Spirit blade! Attack!
Be amazed. Surprise. Kami-santo art. Selective.
Submit for judgment! With the wind!
Step on up. Whirling snow. Yeah. Embrace the ice. Cue the spotlight. Surprise.
Spirit blade! Attack! Forth! Disappear!
Step on up.
From whence you came!
Damn, there's no way I'm doing that.
All right, this is the place.
But where's the captain?
She's over there. The one with an eye patch reading in front of the newsstand.
Oh, her! Paimon could tell there was something different about her. She seems kinda intimidating.
Please wait here for a moment. I'll go fetch her. She's working now, so you might not want to get in her...
Working?
Just trust me.
Oh, alright. Shiori sure is a mysterious person.
The court of Fontaine isn't particularly tolerant of visitors from overseas, so it isn't easy for a foreigner to promote their brand here. Even more so in the competitive world of fashion. Even a local like me just trying to make a film has to face all kinds of challenges. So I can only imagine what Shiori has been through to get where she is today. I'm sure that having more connections has definitely worked in her favor.
Reading on the job?
Detective novel.
One main character?
No. Multiple. Branching storylines.
I see. How's the plot coming along?
One of the main characters is about to make a choice that will affect the rest of his life. I'd wait.
Any way to speed things up?
You know that doesn't depend on me. It all comes down to what the character chooses.
Which is exactly why I'm here to help.
Shay. Bro, look mad.
All right. It appears he made the wrong choice in the end.
Halt!
Criminal scum.
Huh? What?
Hand over whatever you're holding.
Oh, it's just a book.
Then I'm sure you wouldn't mind letting me have a look.
Excuse me, officer. I don't mind you standing around here, not purchasing anything.
Leave me alone.
But I'd prefer
I don't
if
give
you
a
didn't
damn.
disturb my customers. It's bad for business, you know.
Don't give me that act. You won't be able to get off so easily either. I am Shavrat, captain of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. I will say this one, and before you do anything unwise, let me remind you that I'll have you on the ground before you can even think about making a run for it.
All right. I'll give it to you. But please let me say something first. If there's any contraband in that book, then...
Why, you trying to leave me on the hook, huh? You were the one who said you wanted it.
Save it for the interrogation room. Take them away, Letelier.
And now I'm scared.
What's going on here? One second you're reading a book
And who are... Oh! Aren't you the traveler who's been all over the papers recently? Chiori, I'm assuming what you wanted to ask me about has to do with them, right? Maybe I can let you in on what's happening then. Now that Vache has been brought to justice, no new shipments of synth will be made and distributed to sellers. The Fontaine guards have been busy collecting the remaining synths still circulating on the market. Thanks to a tip from our reliable source here, this should be the very last batch.
Oh, so you were pretending to read a book in order to catch the bad guys! Oh, Paimon almost forgot to introduce ourselves. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the
Hey, I'm Shavraz. You probably already heard me introduce myself, so I won't bother
Yeah. Why didn't you make a move as soon as you had the chance?
No, I wanted to see if the shopkeeper would turn himself in first. All he had to do was come up to me and say that he didn't know where the synth had come from. If he did that, then I wouldn't have had to press charges on him.
He had the whole day to turn the synth over to Shavras. But instead, the moment I came up and blocked Shavras' line of sight, he took the opportunity to sell it off.
Yep, he made the wrong choice, even though the right choice was right there in front of him.
But you knew they wouldn't make the right choice.
Yeah, I knew. I was just hoping I'd be wrong for once. Enough about that, though. What did you want to ask me about?
Oh, you see, it's like this.
He's like, hell no, I'm about to shoot him like, oh, bang, 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 bang.
The Two Musketeers. You certainly have a good eye for a story. So what do you need me to do? Just be the action choreographer for the actors?
Yes, that's right. I want to make sure we get all the details right. However, I'm afraid this work will require a bit of your time, since you'll have to be present whenever...
No need to say any more. I'll join.
Huh? Just like that?
Really? You're willing to help us with our...
Sure, it's no big deal. As I said, we've wrapped up our investigation here, so I don't have any other tasks on my plate for the moment. Besides, I personally really like this novel. I even have the collector's edition at home. Stories where justice prevails over evil never get old for me.
Then we've got a deal?
Yes, I'll see you on set tomorrow.
Oh my! I can hardly believe it! I should tell Lady Farina immediately. Oh, and I...
Calm down, Xavier. The film is going to take more than just a day to finish. Still, I should also head back now and start preparing the actors' costumes and makeup.
Alright, guess that's it for today then.
Traveler, Paimon, please stay for a moment. I have something to tell you.
Then I'll take Xavier back. Poor thing. He's so excited that he can't even walk straight anymore. I don't want to spend our first day fishing our producer out of the fountain. He'd better.
So what did you want to tell us, Chevres?
Have you read The Two Musketeers? The story is about a pair of children born into the household of a baron, and their struggle to survive together and take revenge for their mother. They were raised at the baron's estate, where their mother worked as a maid. The two were illegitimate children that the baron had with the maid, so they were never treated well by anyone. One day, upon returning home, they found their mother had been murdered and left dead on the floor. It was quite evident that the culprits were the other members of the baron's household, who never had any kind words to say to them. However, the baron was able to exert his influence and keep the whole thing under wraps. The mother's death was eventually deemed as a suicide, and there was no chance of bringing her murderers to justice. The two siblings decided to flee and someday avenge their mother. Many years later, members of the baron's family suddenly started turning up dead one after the other, all killed by gunshot. A rainbow rose was found on each of the victims' bodies, being the flower that the kid's mother liked best. The Baron believed that the mother's soul had come to take vengeance on him, so he lived in fear each day. But it was actually those two siblings who had fled all those years ago. They relied on each other to survive, and trained day and night, eventually becoming adept musketeers. They used all of their abilities to collect evidence and clues before executing their plan and exacting revenge on the Baron. Their actions let the truth behind their mother's death be known to all.
That's quite an exhilarating story.
Yep. The Baron got what he deserved for his evil deeds, and justice was able to prevail. It was just the kind of story I enjoy.
Oh, so is that why you were so willing to...
You could say it was one of the reasons.
Oh, you mean there...
I've read the reports about you. Whether it was at the trials or when you lent your hand to resolve our nation's crisis, you've shown that you've got a strong sense of justice, as well as a great mind for deductions. Yes, you're as sharp as I expected. It seems you've experienced many similar situations before. There's been a recent murder case involving muskets. The perpetrator's methods appear to be very similar to what is described in the novel.
Huh? Really?
The Marechaussee Phantom hasn't yet released any information to the public, because the investigation is currently at a standstill. The murderer is extremely cautious.
A murder involving firearms? But not that many people use those in Fontaine, right?
Impossible. We perform a routine inspection of our firearms and ammo reserves every day. If one of the weapons had been fired, it would stick out like a sore thumb. However...
Huh?
I hope you all can go back and get some shut-eye. You can decide tomorrow whether or not you'd like to join the investigation with me. I'm aware this might not be the ideal time to add more to your plate, but the more capable people we have, the better the carrying out investigations isn't actually supposed to be our responsibility. Our job is to apprehend the perpetrators. Finding them is really up to the Marechaussee Phantom. You could say I'm taking part in the investigation out of personal interest. I don't want people to see muskets in a negative way, and also, I'm concerned about the similarity between the crimes and the story.
You mean they might be connected somehow?
I suspect so. Just to make myself clear, this is not an order, nor is it a deal of any kind. It's a request, nothing more. If you two have any interest in the case after we finish filming tomorrow and are willing to assist me, then I would be most grateful.
What do you think, Traveler? Yeah, you're right. Paimon's getting a little
You'd better head back and get some rest. It's good to keep a calm mind, especially when you're about to make an important decision. Otherwise, when the moment comes, you might end up like that shopkeeper and not even realize that the right choice is right there in front of you.
Act 1. Oh, damn. That's how you know I'm trash. 9 days, though. Won't be hard.
It's finally time to meet up with everyone. Paimon even dreamt of making the film last night. If Paimon remembers right, we're meeting at Hotel de Boer. Let's get going. Ayaka, Yoimiya, you're already here.
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka?
After we split up, Ayato went to see Udex Nervillette at the Palais Mermonia. I was originally thinking of going with him, but he said he could manage it himself. He told me to go see the sights around Fontaine, so I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the Opera House on Aranias Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there! 2 mechanical puppets that were dancing together! You've already seen them, right? Yeah, those two! Amazing, aren't they?
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them, too.
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach. Well, diving, to be exact. It was the first time I ever breathed underwater. I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2... At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath any longer, I decided to take a big breath in. Turns out the water wasn't as salty as I imagined. It didn't really taste like anything at all. Before I knew it, I was breathing like normal down there. It was an amazing feeling. Ayaka said I was too nervous and needed to loosen my grip. She got used to everything way faster than I did.
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me feel at ease as soon as we dove in. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the Romaritime flowers bloom.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people.
Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts.
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah, even I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night. But as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together.
Speaking of the film, where's everybody out?
My brother and Xavier were speaking to the restaurant owner about using the place as a filming look. As for the other, we're here.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
Wait, 6 miles?
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down.
Good morning, everyone.
Boarding. Can someone fetch?
Sure. I'd be—
No, you can't go anywhere. Please, have a seat over here so I can get started on your makeup. The last thing I want is coffee stains on my costumes.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you sure look exhausted from—
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect you to—
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. I went all out when I was acting as an Archon, So why wouldn't I do this?
Here's your copy, Director Farina.
Uh,
Oh, thank you. The sound of being called director.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to our film, and hopes that providing his restaurant as a filming location will attract more customers.
it won't.
Well, Mr. Xavier, I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay, thanks. First, I'd like to introduce our new members. This is our prop manager, Veronique. She'll be in charge of all the film's props and items. And this is Bono, our lighting technician.
Wow. Sure feels like we have some real professionals joining the crew now.
First of all, please allow me to first express my When my investor informed me yesterday, I had no idea that I'd find so many people willing to help me on such short notice.
Don't worry, you'll pay me $2 million after
No need
this.
to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier. We're all...
Your works made a profound impression on me when I saw them back in Inazuma. I am sure that someday, this film will be remembered as a prime example of cultural exchange between Fontaine and Inazuma.
Yes, the story is the reason I agreed to...
Anyway, I would like to make a promise to everyone that as the producer of this film, this is not just my film. It also embodies the thoughts and feelings of... So, without further ado, you may take it from here, Director Farina.
All right. Listen up, everyone. The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene.
Whoa. Seems Farina's...
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone... All right. Cameras will start rolling as... not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Oh, she's still traumatized with that situation. Aw.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that. Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Oh, my back! Oh, an ambulance for my back!
Ayaka has mentioned you to me before.
No talking. I'm thinking about how to do your eyeshadow.
Ah, yes. To help me...
To achieve a more young and naive look for this scene.
Are you saying the wrinkles around my eyes are too deep?
You just have too much of a calculating look in your eyes.
You sure don't mince your words. It seems you really haven't changed much.
Quiet.
Damn.
How about here?
A little more to the left.
You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm fine. You know, doing the lighting is kind of... I heard that the Traveler will be operating the camera and Paimon will be the clapper loader, right?
Really? Is that because it'll be easy for Paimon to hold the clapperboard while flying?
Well, sure, there's that. I just think that after all your journeys together, you two must have developed a super close bond and just naturally know how to work with each other. If I'm not mistaken, the director will want the cameras rolling as soon as the clapperboard goes clack. Oh, I see. It's amazing to see the magic box.
Yoimiya, we need lights over there, too.
Oh, I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later. Oh, it's exciting to see so many...
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it. But she was right. We... Paimon's really...
No, we don't. We don't.
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad. Have you seen a real musket before?
Only in books and newspapers. I made this one based on the relative shape and proportions I saw in reference images. When we're filming, some special gunpowder will be applied around the muzzle, which will help create the flash and smoke effects of a real gun being fired.
Which means it'll be up to the actors to portray the recoil.
That's right. The sound effects for gunshots will...
Thank you, Veronique. I think I know where to start now. However, the musket's gears and firing pin could still use some work. Adding some wear on the metallic components will make them appear more realistic. Also, be sure to rub the muskets with some oil each time before we start shooting. That'll give the impression that the firearms have been well maintained.
Good point.
You seem to know a lot, Miss Chevres. I assume you use these...
Yes, I perform routine maintenance on my weapons every day. Just like we as people need to eat and sleep, muskets need to be cleaned and maintained.
I also perform similar care for my sword every day, and familiarize myself with its shape and weight, to the point where it feels like a natural...
Yes. This way, our weapon...
Yes, well said.
Oh, sounds like they found a common interest to talk about.
Though these props differ from the muskets I use, I can still give you some pointers.
Good. I look forward to your instruction.
First and foremost, never point the weapon at anyone, regardless of whether it's a real or prop weapon, or whether you're holding it or it's on the
Okay.
When aiming the musket, extend your arm so...
Like this?
Not bad. Now, try saying your lines.
This is the end of the road for you.
What the hell is this? Some gangster crap? Bang, 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 bang.
Good. Now turn your body a little. That way, you'll give your enemy less of a target to work. This is the end of the road for you.
Oh.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I do.
I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. Miss Ayaka!
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna...
Let's go.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres.
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevres.
But, brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cult. Now, I will be able to focus on my work.
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character. But this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister, and the theme of the two support. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age... Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevres.
Chevres mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
All right, I'll take the role.
Good. It's decided then. I'll get started. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments. I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevres.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry. Let's go, Miss Chevres. I look forward to working with you.
Please, just call me Chevres.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly...
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time.
Perhaps. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side.
All right, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato! It's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't...
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying this line.
Yes. I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais...
Traveler, get the camera ready! Paimon, get the clapperboard!
Go on now. And please take good care of Ayaka.
Yep, don't worry!
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's finished.
Alright, now that we're all here,
let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. Chevres will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set! Lights, camera, action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Mother, you were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat, apple turnovers.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh, I must have bumped into something while I was working yesterday.
But I didn't notice them this morning.
Then perhaps they're from when I accidentally tripped when I was out just now. By the way, did you have fun playing at home? What's the matter, Iris?
General.
We've realized that no one really wants to play with us.
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
And they even called us names.
Shh! It's all right, don't worry. It doesn't matter what anyone says. Don't listen to them. No one can define you with such words. You both have wonderful lives ahead of you.
Oh, they're my back!
Just like your names. You will both blossom like beautiful flowers. Maybe your time to blossom hasn't quite come yet. But one day, you two will bloom more beautifully than anything else. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin your future beauty. Understand? My dear daughters.
And cut! Not bad. The actors' emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. Also, if our clapper loader could avoid shouting at the start of the scene next time.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, Paimon.
Great. I was a little worried that my nerves would get the better of me. What about you, Chevres?
I felt fine. The lines weren't too difficult at all. Seems like Farina must have adapted the role nicely.
You two were great. I couldn't tell it was your first time acting in a film. You should have more confidence.
Thank you for your encouragement.
Positions, everyone! We'll move on to the next scene after we try a few more camera angles.
Paimon gets to shut up next time. I kind of happy Farina said that.
This scene is when our two characters return home, only to discover their mother has been murdered. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action!
Mother, we're back. Mother? What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother!
Damn!
Mother... She's...
Huh? There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions.
All day, all.
Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that...
Anywhere. All I know is that... we'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now.
Aww.
Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least, At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place. To buy her this flower.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
And cut! Beautiful! Great performance!
Oh my, you're so amazing, Ayaka! Were those real tears I saw?
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an acting prodigy?
Pipe down, everyone! We need to move on to the next scene!
Yo, shut up before I give you a whoop.
Huh? Are we done already? But Paimon would... How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Good work, you two.
You too, Chevres. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request?
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot. You have a case where the murders seem really
In the story, the main characters grow up, and on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a sign. Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning, especially after seeing the script today. What do you think, Traveler? You're smart. Paimon wants to hear your thoughts.
Good. On behalf of Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, thank you for your dedication to justice. There's no time to lose. We should start investigating right away. Follow me.
Huh? Right now?
The most valuable intel always comes after nightfall. They are like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea. That's how one of my favorite books...
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start by checking out some workshops that sell mechanical components. If the culprit is making their own weapons, it's very likely that they'll visit those sort of places.
Max level? Jesus.
Welcome to Le Show's Clockwork Workshop. How can I help you?
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some
Special components?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things.
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble.
Well, to be completely honest, I'm not even sure what kind of components that would entail.
Has anyone ever purchased components here as an individual?
We have a lot of customers who buy toys, but those who buy components are all regular customers who buy in bulk on behalf of their
Is that...
You're welcome. It's the least I can do.
Uh-oh.
Surprise! Over here!
Dressing room.
Oh, hey, Chevris. Run out of oil for your musket again?
Hello, Estelle. I want to know if anyone has come to your...
Oh, is this another case? I don't think so. Some people have requested that I make some prop guns for the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Oh? Why?
Because there's no profit! I only make things here that can do some real heavy lifting. I don't have the energy to make some new molds just for the festival.
Then has anybody come specifically looking for mechanical components?
Well, I usually sell off my scrap to the Fleuve Cendre. I don't typically give them to one specific person.
I understand.
Don't mention it. Always happy to have the Musketeers' patronage.
Seems like we haven't found any leads.
Yeah, unfortunately. Alright.
Huh? Are you sure? People...
You think so, huh?
Huh?
That I grew up in Fleuve Cendre.
Bruh.
What's all this? Some broken planks and
Yes, but have a closer look. Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up. These are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels.
Could it have been the...
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendre own guns, few hide the fact from others. And even fewer would go to such lengths to hide markings from practice shots. Anyway, let's go. Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest...
You say that now.
It's the truth. Here, take this.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the Special Patrol bribing a citizen?
Seems you're different from the other guard. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere. It's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely...
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember?
You tell me.
Then please.
She's giving her even more Mora!
The noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself when I wasn't sleeping well. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Thanks for the
Paimon needs to shut the hell up.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk. My apologies, I'm all out of sweets. Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my custody. Fries, fried chicken, and even taking care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet.
Oh my god. Look at Paimon's. Or she's upset. Look at me, I'm like, wait. Oh, I love this quest.
Now then, let's keep going.
Damn, she fat though, we're eating all that.
It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about...
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods.
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just
This is Fleuve Cendre, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been fired.
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe.
I didn't say anything about
In Fleuve Cendre, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes. It's the guy living in the east side, isn't it?
So, who was the one who locked?
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Chauvress. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people know you here now, and a lot of people don't like the Special Patrol.
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here.
I'll come and go as I please. And I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover for today.
Paimon feels like we managed to learn.
Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed a month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its... In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket. Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder.
That all makes...
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendre. It said that he was a poor, solitary man. Yeah, that's also something. If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our investigation, the deceased didn't have any enemies. He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot him dead. Much less care to leave a rose on his body. What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom We've thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff there have confirmed his account.
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. I've looked into his records. He was adopted at the age of 6, and all the proper procedures were followed. There are also records of him at an orphanage before then. In the story, the mother of the 2 musketeers was murdered after the children turned 10. Of course, he could have changed the children's ages, but I don't want to assume anything with... More importantly, I've also had a chat with him in person. He didn't seem like the kind of person who would pull the trigger to kill a man.
Then, what should we do now? We have all the...
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once...
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small remote...
But the book had more than one reference to the islands, Paimon.
Oh?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog, you'll eventually come across an island.
It's filming time again! Our schedule is jam-packed for the next couple of days, too. We've got so many different locations and sets to cover. Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others.
Yo, I did not see that notification again. I was too busy playing Genshin Impact. I just installed this. Bro, I guess what happened at Bed Wars today. One of the best, luckiest moments happened. I was playing basic, normal duos, like normal Bed War duels with like more than not duels. Anyways, I was against so many kids. It was and then I got into the end game. It was a 1v2v1, and I came on top of all of that. Eliminated the remaining players. Yeah, I won, and this was and all of our beds were broken. So if I died once, I would have lost the whole match, and I clutch up, even though I almost died one time. I'll always be clutching up. Surprising. Wait, the mythic drum shotgun or the mythic what? Scar. The Scar is a faster version of the basic Scar. Shoots faster, but the drum shotgun is the drum as well, better for close range. But to be honest, I would prefer you take the Scar because it can actually be better than the damn drum shotgun just because how fast it shoots and does more damage. And it can also be used like a medium to long range weapon or close range. Why? You're playing red versus blue? Nice. $200. Yeah, that's good.
Good work, everyone. What do you mean, looking to rap? Oh, aren't you the expert now? This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the bear. Anyway, get ready.
Lights, camera, action.
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful... And now that I've said it, I can even make out the faint fragrance of herbal tea in the air.
Enough, villain!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you...
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother.
I did not hear you. I'm in a cutscene. I did not hear a single thing you just said.
In this world, Mora and status is everything! She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions? Ah, how naive can a woman be?
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she wished was for us to live a peaceful life, just like the others.
It was you who personally brewed the poison of prejudice and sent Mother to her death. Compared to that deadly poison, the 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive. So let's see. What is stronger? Mora and power? Get them!
Tulip! There are too many of them!
Oh damn!
Okay.
That gun is
Cover each other,
fun.
Iris. And Mother will be watching over us too.
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
You've lost.
To think I'd lose to my own 2 kids.
Shoot him with the gun.
We are no children of yours, and we'll never call that place our home.
Aww.
Then tell me, what did you do all this for? You lost your mother, and will soon kill your father as well. What will...
We will gain our long-awaited justice.
Ooh.
It's over.
Finally, it's over.
Oh, my back. I just nutted.
So, I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you?
Nice.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's blooming again.
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect the scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take. All right, everyone. We've got a wrap for Tulip and Iris.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chef Rice!
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. Filming has ruined. You were great too, Chef Rice. The way you said, long-awaited justice.
That is indeed my favorite line in the whole book. I still remember trying to act it out in my room the first few times I read it.
Whoa! Paimon would have never guessed you're that type.
Who doesn't like stories where the guilty are punished and justice prevails over evil? Don't forget, I'm the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh my god.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was just about to tell her.
It seemed like some urgent
Then perhaps we should thank the stars that we were able to wrap both of your parts so quickly today. Switching around the filming schedule would have been a real pain. Anyway, I actually came over to let everyone know that we're all— And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting—
Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, there are still many matters that I have to take care of back home. Nevertheless...
Oh, that's a shame. But I understand. Just let me know if you ever change your mind.
Rub your nose over that kid.
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. But see you tomorrow, Traveler and Paimon.
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next?
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh?
You could say that our ship has finally chanced.
Negroes? Who gave them freedom? That's what my grandmother once said. Ooh.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Alright, I'm gonna join you in a second then. I just got a lot of fried chicken. There's a long magnet line there. How to attract black people. Open up a KFC. The end. Hopefully YouTube. How to become popular in Chicago. Join a gang.